Hey guys, we come to another video and welcome back, and I will hop right into it because I have got a lot of stuff that I want to cover off here. And last year, 3 weeks ago, I talked all about what will Apple's next major version holds in store for us, and talked all about what are my top 16 iOS 15 predictions. And so today I am going to be talking all about what are my top 16 that I predict for when iOS 16 comes out in June for the beta testers, and in September for the internal release of iOS 16. I love doing this video every year. Let me just say that iOS 15, my top 15 predictions that I made a year ago, I gotten 12 out of 15 right. Now let's see if I can make this right this year for iOS 16. So here I go. So here's what I am expecting with iOS 16 comes out. The first feature I am expecting from Apple to drop this year is redesign of apps, and what I mean by it is last redesign by Apple was back in 2013 when iOS 7 came out, so I think it's time for Apple to redesign their apps. Last year when iOS 15 came out, there were the most changes ever in iOS history, to have more changes than iOS 7 9 years ago, but it didn't change the redesign of the apps. Hopefully they do it this year to be like Android apps with their UI from square to button circle icons of apps like so. The second feature and change I want to see from Apple this year is split view and multitasking for iPhones. And I don't know, maybe for the iPod Touch 7 too, I am not sure. Probably not, because Apple puts their updates either on their iPhones, and iPads not so much on iPod Touch 7, but it still gets iOS updates. Moving on anyways, my third feature that I want for Apple to bring to the table this year is new wallpapers, and good job Apple. When iOS 15.4 was released like 2 weeks ago, they brought us new wallpapers, but only for iPhone SE 2020, iPhone 12 models, iPhone 13 models, and iPhone SE 2022. As you can see, I got a new wallpaper for my, I don't want to say it's old, but 2 years, yeah, I say so, on my iPhone SE 2020. It's really nice, I really like my new wallpaper, and pink is my all-time favorite color, and purple is thoughts why I gotten on the day of release the brand new iPad Air 10.9-inch in purple. This will be my temporary iPad that I will use at my other house, which no, I don't own 2 homes. I am only 24 and a half, and just to be clear, I don't own any homes. I go back and forth between homes. And I don't have got my newest iPad in front of me, but here's a picture of what it looks like. However, this is not the one that I truly want. I want to go all out. Like if I have to, I spent $3,000 on the 2022 version of iPad Pro that is expected to come out in November alongside Apple's brand new product, Apple Glass One. As we move closer and closer to the release date, tell you all about it in a really special video, and maybe I tell you some stuff about it after the 35th annual WWDC, which is Worldwide Developers Conference. I am always looking to it every year. My dream is to go there with some of my friends, hopefully before Tim Cook retires in September 2025, but it's still up in the air. Maybe he decides to be the CEO of Apple for another year until September 2026. So now then, moving on to feature number 4, and I want to see Apple that widgets and apps could move more easily like what Android has got for 3 years, like so move them anywhere you want on your screen. And if you want to put a gap in between apps, you can do it like so. Moving on to number 5, and it is interactive widgets, especially for music and weather, adding some controls on it, not go into the app to stop or pause it, like what Android has already. While I definitely noticing changes and differences with Android UI and Apple UI, and UI stands for user interface, but I really am enjoying this phone. This bad boy got a 5,000 milliamp battery in it, and I do believe the guys at the repair store gave me a new battery replacement for free. A battery replacement was $90, and I got it for free. I only paid for the clean phone internal test of the phone and a new charging cable because I didn't have one yet before then. It will be a month exactly tomorrow of when I got it, which wow time files me and Dad's Samsung phone already has our new phones for the month, while and my dad's phone already got 2 software updates. My phone has none. Believe it or not, this hasn't received Android 12 major software update yet, but it's coming middle of April, and that means happy April Fool's Day tomorrow to you guys. Remember, pranks can be done only up again noon. Remember that. So, and last year my video fell on April Fool's Day, but I have to wait until April 1st, 2027 to do a prank video again. Wow, can't believe it's been already a year. Crazy and nuts. Wow, time really does fly. Anyhow, moving on, shall we to number 6, which is I put down I want to see camera with ProMotion display and more control within the camera app. ProMotion looks like this. ProMotion is like 4 and 6K, but I don't know anything about it, truth be told. So number 7, which is I want to see the battery health change from a percentage to either being good or bad, like so. As you can see on my old iPhone SE2, I got 94% remaining. Thoughts is still awesome, and on my watch can't really show you, but I have got 84% on my battery health of my watch. I don't know on my iPad 6, which is happy birthday, it's 4 years old today. Apple released it on March 31st of 2018, which is pretty cool. My plan is to next week do a video all about it, and I haven't ever replaced my battery on this thing, and it still gives me a solid 10 hours on it, which is really amazing. My God, so wow is what I should have said. It doesn't tells me the battery health on it, which brings me into my 8th feature that I want to see when iOS 16 comes out. Battery health on iPad and iPod Touch 7. Why Apple hasn't brought them up to the iPads and iPod Touch 7, I don't really know why, but now I am curious what my battery health is on my iPad and iPod Touch 7. So that feature will be cool. However, my new iPad Air 5, and it's my 3rd iPad Air, battery health on it will be 100%, which is a perfect battery and maximum battery on it. Android, there's a way of knowing your battery health on it, but it's not easy, as you think you have to punch in a really random phone number on the keypad in order to do it. I found it out on Google, and it worked. It gives me the RAM storage heat of your battery. That is what I should have done a month ago with my dad's used-to-be phone. Before I did it, before it went into the shop. It read that the battery health of it was at 78%, which Apple recommends for you to replace it. So maybe thoughts why the screen bleeding was flickering green when the phone got hot and heated up. I have got to tell you something. My dad at the Rogers store so that the guy there helped him transfer all of his stuff over and his SIM card, and the phone got overheated. The screen was flickering like I never seen a phone before, which all you could see. It got to a point, which is a green bright screen like the same that happened a few months ago with iPhone. Some people have been reporting that there was a pink screen bug, but only on iPhone 12 models of phones and some iPhone 11, but not iPhone 13. Really weird. Anyhow, moving on to feature number 9. We are about halfway there, so keep it moving and let the speakers boom. Sorry Thoughts is saying from 91.5, the Beat radio station, and it's my all-time favorite radio station as of May 2021, which was last year. So if that issue happens again when I am using it, I just go back to iPhone, which I am all about Apple, but it is good to try something new, and other Apple fans have an Android phone some point of their life. So anyhow, moving on to number 9, like I said and haven't told you about. So number 9 feature that I want to tell you that I want to see is features 9 and 10 is power sharing, where power sharing is this when your phone can charge another phone that is basically the same as reverse power sharing. And me and Dad both have phones that work with power sharing. Even believe it or not, my new iPad Air can be able to charge a phone, but not reserve, and my new iPad has got wireless charging on it for the first iPad ever with wireless charging capabilities. So Thoughts so cool. Now I have to buy the 120-watt wireless charging pad, which costs a fortune. Like it cost $110, which is less than my 31-watt Apple charger. That charger works on MacBook, iPad Air, iPad Pro, iPhone 12 and 13 models, and it can charge even Samsung phones and Google phones, and can charge my new phone. And turned out that I already have got one that someone gave me for Christmas that I didn't know I had never opened it. Look out, world, new charger coming through. I better not. Too much power will overheat the battery and kill devices who don't have fast charging feature in them. I wonder how fast my Motorola phone will charge. I better find out. I don't do it until I am 100% sure it's safe. The last thing I want is to kill my new phone, but it will work with my new iPad. Going all the way up from a 31-watt charger up to 120-watt charger, it's dangerous. Okay, I am not going to do it, but imagine in half an hour, boom, your phone is fully charged. This charger can go up to 2 to 5% a minute depending on your device. Well, imagine 20 minutes your phone could be fully charged. Really crazy and nuts and cool. Anyhow, moving on, sorry about that, got carried away. On to number 11, which is a sound will play when your iPhone or Apple device is fully charged, and that feature will be really cool, especially on Apple Watch, let you know when your phone is charged. Come on, Apple, some of us has been waiting a long time for this feature, and hopefully it can happen. Android already did that crazy. I can see Apple has more variants of software updates, but they are about 2 or 3 years. But someday I believe they catch up over time. Don't give up hope. So almost done, number 12, which is individual settings with each and every app, which will be you don't have to get out of an app that you are on to change the setting of it. Number 13, luckily number 13, there's nothing wrong with the number 13 at all. All numbers are the same except number 6. I want to find out someday why number 6 refers to the devil. I really am curious to know why. Maybe I'll look it up tonight or tomorrow about it. Anyhow, number 13 is stably switching between apps, and scrolling throughout them could be improved. Some people has been saying on.
Hi, everyone.
Moving on to my second favorite number is number 14, and my favorite number is 28. Lots of people didn't know that about me, and I never told you all until now. And my other favorite number is 97, and now as of a month ago it is 456. Anyhow, number 14 is always on display. Guys, you have already made it for Apple Watch for 2 years already. Why can't you make it for iPhone and iPad? Fun fact, my dad never had always on display until his phone did a software update. And now he got it and I have got it. Android had it for quite a while now. It's really nice and convinced you don't have to push the button on your phone. You just tap it and it turns on. And it doesn't use hardly any power at all. Moving on to number 15, which is more apps can do picture and picture that looks like this.
Yeah.
And we have come to the last feature that I predicted that iOS 16 will come with, and thought Safari changed to Apple, and that feature will happen for sure. Apple has already announced that. So if you enjoy hearing my top 16 features list, you can commit and agree on me about my predictions. Last year I got 12 out of 15 right. So there you go. Now, since Apple will unveil iOS 16 after day 1 of WWDC like they did last year, same thing will happen this year, and Apple soon starts sending invites out to people who want to sign up. Last year, Apple started letting people sign up and I am confused. In 2020, Apple started the invites, so Apple is doing this again this year so that 50 million people will all watch the conference online, and their website crashed like what happened back in 2019, so thoughts why? I think invites will start rolling out early next week, like on Monday. So I will be signing up again like I do every year. So, and in terms of when it will be, if they follow the same pattern as last year, then it will be from June 6th to the 10th. This is a really amazing time for me and all those Apple Tech fans out there. I think the most we had watching online was 4.1 million, while some people asked their bosses to take a week off to watch it, and WWDC is the biggest Apple conference keynote in the year. Now, because I am an Android fan, maybe I could see when Android has their conference during the year and unveil Android 13, which already in beta stage had beaten Apple with iOS, and I was thinking after a year or two, once I know how Android operating system works, I will do a video talking all about iOS versus Android for a really special video. But that video will not happen for quite a while. So now then I am thinking they will talk iOS 16. iPhone 14 models within first phone company ever to make a phone this big and whopping. The weight is finally over 7-inch screen size. An iPhone thought crazy back in 2007. iPhone 1 was a 3.5-inch screen. Now Apple done its 7-inch screen, which is crazy and look like this. My new phone has got a Now, since Apple will unveil iOS 16 after day one of WWDC like they did last year, same thing will happen this year, and Apple soon starts sending invites out to people who want to sign up. Last year, Apple started letting people sign up and I am confused. In 2020, Apple started the invites, so Apple is doing this again this year so that 50 million people will all watch the conference online, and their website crashed like what happened back in 2019. So thoughts why? I think invites will start rolling out early next week, like on Monday. So I will be signing up again like I do every year. So, and in terms of when it will be, if they follow the same pattern as last year, then it will be from June 6th to the 10th. This is a really amazing time for me and all those Apple tech fans out there. I think the most we had watching online was 4.1 million, while some people ask their bozos to take a week off to watch it, and WWDC is the biggest Apple conference keynote in the year. Now, because I am an Android fan, maybe I could see when Android has their conference during the year and unveil Android 13, which already in beta stage had beaten Apple with iOS, and I was thinking after a year or two, once I know how Android operating system works, I will do a video talking all about iOS versus Android for a really special video. But that video will not happen for quite a while. So now then I am thinking they will talk iOS 16. iPhone 14 models within first phone company ever to make a phone this big and whopping. The weight is finally over 7-inch screen size. An iPhone thought crazy back in 2007. iPhone 1 was a 3.5-inch screen. Now Apple done its 7-inch screen, which is crazy and look like this. My new phone has got a 6.7-inch display screen size. So wow, good job Apple for making first 7-inch phone. Wow, crazy. So they will also talk about the new iPad Pro 5, and hold your horses, Apple not until 2024, so don't get too excited for this. Apple will bring out iPad Pro Max, which has gotten a whopping 14.1-inch screen. Wow, mamma, here we go again. Wow, crazy. I just wonder if one day our pads could be as big as a computer screen, which mine is 27 inches. That would be history-breaking and out of this world. Apple will make their big announcement, which I bet that they save it for day 5 of WWDC, which is the last day of it. Apple Glass version number 1. Imagine how the first day will be. November 4 will be like, wow, Apple will run out of them, has to make more of them. I am not sure yet that I am going to buy one or not. It's the first general of them. I wonder how they will be. The iPod Touch one, and the iPhone one, and the iPad one was not really good. I might wait a few years and buy one when I am 30, which by then the Apple Glass version 5 will come out. I told this joke to my dad, yeah, how about for your birthday I will buy you one, and he laughed. We first knew about it back in 2017 that Apple Glass will be coming, and it's finally coming November 4th. So here's all the devices that are coming with iOS 16, and there it will be the last year for Ipod Touch 7, which I don't have it here. Apple tricked some of us. We were hoping that the final official Ipod Touch 8 will come out sometime in May 2022, which is this year, folks, so we wait another year sadly for it. It's now will come out May 2023. Hopefully Apple doesn't poop us around like they did with their Ipod Touch 7. It almost didn't happen, but it happened by surprise. Maybe they will surprise us all again. Oh well. This is cool. All three versions of iPhone SE will get it, but iPhone SE 1 may not be getting it if it gets it after all. Then 7th year of software updates, which is crazy. No phone ever gone for 7 years before, but the iPad record gone for 8. So that will be pretty amazing if it did. But I am not counting on it. iPhone 6s and iPhone 6s Plus will get it. iPhone 7 plus iPhone 8, iPhone 8 plus iPhone X, iPhone XR, iPhone XS, iPhone XS Max, my iPhone SE 2020. iPhone 11, iPhone 11, iPhone 11 Pro Max, iPhone 12 Mini. The minis are so cute, sorry had to say that. iPhone 12, iPhone 12 Pro, iPhone 12 Pro Max, iPhone 13 Mini, iPhone 13, iPhone 13 Pro, iPhone 13 Pro Max. I don't understand why Apple made new models in green of iPhone 13 models of phones. And of course this year iPhone 14 Mini, iPhone 14, iPhone 14 Pro, and iPhone 14 Pro Max. I have seen already a rumor floating around about next year's 2023 iPhone 15 crazy, and it's rumored to be a really huge overhaul, like maybe first iPhone called the iPhone Edge. Fun fact, Motorola back in 2020 was the first phone company to have the screen on edges. Wow, crazy. Only thing I don't like about it is it's very sensitive. But other than that, I really love this phone. iPads now, iPad Air 2, iPad Air 3, iPad Air 4, and the new iPad Air 5 that just came out 2 weeks ago from tomorrow. I can't wait to open it, and I might do an unboxing video. iPad Mini 4, iPad Mini 5, iPad Mini 6, iPad 6, iPad 7, iPad 8, iPad 9, and not been released yet, but soon iPad X. iPad Pro 9.7-inch, iPad Pro 10.5-inch, iPad Pro 12.9-inch, first and second iPad Pro 11-inch, iPad Pro 12.9-inch, fourth general, iPad Pro 11-inch, second general, and of course the one I really want to get, iPad Pro 12.9-inch, fifth general. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a like and subscribe to me, and as always, thanks for watching. See you next time. Peace.
Bye.